Hello Mrs Mainprize, so I'm going to show you a video putting your wardrobe together and describe all the information you need. And you will need a hammer, and that's the only tools you will need. So we're going to start off with a side piece. You can start off with the left or the right. I'm starting with the right. TR in chalk on the inside, that's top right. So you will find it's the right way up is where you've got a little gap at the bottom. There's a little square gap. So that locates in there, and you'll see if Susan comes in, you'll see this is the fixing for it. Now, what happens is this goes down into that slot, if you can see that. So that goes down into there, and then underneath this wedge system goes, does it go that way or the other way? I think it goes that way, yes. It goes in there and that squashes it together. So you won't be able to see me putting this in, but once that's in the slot, under here at the side, this will go through into there, and then I'll knock it with a hammer. And then that will be secure. Then we've got a back panel, half right, probably does, it does matter actually, yes, so that's the right hand one. There's a little bit that sticks out at the bottom here, if you can see that, and that goes into a little slot slightly, and then that slots in there. So that's nice and safe. And the left hand one, there, and then top left, looks all good, and then again another one of those goes into there. Okay, so that's all good. Then the funny bit, because you really need to do this with two people, so this could go horribly wrong. There we go. So there are pegs on the left hand side and the right. You'll see where the pegs locate in the holes when you put the top on. And then you just have to wiggle the back in a bit until it all slips together. So that's good. Next job is one of the columns. I've got written on the top left, TL. I don't think it makes any difference, but lift that up. That comes down. And then top right. Okay. I think there was, just turn the columns around until you get the nicest. I think there was a repair, yeah. There was a repair on that one, so you can turn that. good. What's next? The doors. Right, there are washers, little washers, and they go over the holes on the right hand side, because that's where the doors locate, the door pins. So you've got the left hand door, and that's the pin. It's got a pin on the top and the bottom. You see the little pin. So probably if Susan comes behind me here. So you put the door at an angle, you can see the little pin there. So you put the door at an angle, and then that locates through the washer into the hole. And now this is the tricky bit. You've got to lift the top up slightly, just enough to allow that pin to go into the hole. But you don't want to lift it up too much so that it all comes out and then you lose the column as well. So what I do is probably best to have somebody supporting the column when you do it. But I think I'll be all right doing this. We shall see. So just lift it just enough. That's it, great. And very importantly, when you've got that one side on, done, and all located nicely, just test that the door will open and shut nicely, so that's all good. You get one of the wedges, a little castle on top, so that's top left. You never have to whack these, knock these too hard, just pinch them up. And that's great. And then we go through the same process with the right hand side. There's the right hand door. The washer's in place. Locates on there. And again, just lift it up just high enough for the door to go on. Okay. The wedge with the castle on top. And again, just pinch that up. And there's your catch at the top. So that locates in there. Key. You've got the right hand drawer with the R. There we go, all done. And you've got your rail, nice strong rail at the top, inside. Anything else I need to tell you? Oh, that's right. Now, we've got a nice level floor here. If you haven't got a level floor, for example, let's say, the floor was out of kilter a little bit uneven. You'll see the top where the doors meet will be uneven, and you'll probably find, actually it's not too bad, but you'll probably find that one of the both doors will rub. One will rub on the bottom, one will rub on the top. So what you will need to do, if this is the case, yeah, the lock's not quite meeting. So if that's the case, you go round, just lift one side up until, or pull it down until you'll find that that's level, and then you know which foot to put a little bit of card underneath. So when it's all level, the doors will be level on the top, and then they won't be rubbing. And that's it. And if you have any problems at all, get on the phone to me or text me or something, and then we can discuss any issues you might have. But as you saw, it all goes together pretty well, but as I say, you don't have to force anything, and if there are any problems, just let me know. And that's it.